Very excited. Welcome to meditation. Thank you for coming today. So you might enjoy, since you're getting some snow, that I have a little space heater still. It's still quite chilly in my basement, and I'm going to set that up for comfort. Most importantly, we really want to try to get comfy. So we're going to head on back to whatever spot, or of course, if you're staying where you are, that's wonderful too. But getting comfy, meaning feathering our nest. So even if you're staying in the chair, I like to literally think about feathering your nest, like snuggling down and into your support. Getting comfy by either bending knees or keeping legs straight. If you're staying in your desk chair, flattening your feet out on the floor, it's really nice to ground, support ourselves in a beautiful posture. And then let's slowly take a peek over our right shoulders, just taking a small bit of movement in the beginning so that we feel more settled and calm. A little peek over your left shoulder. And as we do that again, take a little bit more movement. So maybe tucking chin down towards right collarbone and looking back straight or even skywards, however big of a movement as it feels nice to you. Turning the corner, looking over the left, and again, dropping down, stretching back of neck, looking up or straight back over left shoulder. And as you come back forward, drop chin to chest. Think about growing wings through your back body. So we're going to lift up through the back ribs, through the back of our ears to build up this beautiful length. And as eyes come back forward, a few shoulder rolls. If you've been holding a mouse or typing or texting or driving and gripping a steering wheel this morning, it might be nice to roll your wrists as well. Going backwards usually feels pretty good. Forward is hard, so I'll invite that. But if it doesn't feel good, feel free to just drop back into your backwards rolls. I'm trying to switch my wrist rotation too, so lots of hard things happening now. One more big breath in. Stretching arms skywards on this breath. Tipping just a little to the left to awaken our side bodies and encourage them to join us in their lifted, long, beautiful breath-filled stance. Sending our body back to the center. Inhale, and as you exhale, tipping to the right side. And then before we settle, come back to center, clasp hands behind your head, and just push your head back to feel an opening sensation left to right. Push elbows far from midline. Just envisioning yourself relaxing here. Maybe we can visualize our favorite spot to nap or melt in the sun, whatever makes you feel really fuzzy and happy. Chin drops back to chest, hands melt down. And as we're getting situated, I invite you to slowly close your eyes, or you can choose my favorite way to pause. I like to look down to the floor, something still and unmoving. Gaze is right down the bridge of my nose, and then I'll close my eyes into little slits so that whatever is in view becomes unfocused and blurry. And I'd like to share with you my power thought card for today. I drew this one out of a deck, and it just really resonated with me for our meditation. The intention is my work is deeply fulfilling. Today, I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. So I love to put that into our meditation. Today, I give my best to my meditation, knowing that once my meditation is complete, I am led to fulfilling and rewarding experiences in life. That's just perfect for today. All right, let's begin. Settling in deeply here. So we feathered our nest, we've gotten comfortable, ensuring that our back stayed straight and our body feels balanced, that there's equal weight in each hip. Whatever's fixated against a support or the floor feels equally distributed here. We're adjusting ourselves so that we stay alert yet relaxed through our meditation. Inviting ourselves to be still. And let's take a few very conscious long breaths. Inhaling deeply together through our nostrils. Maybe we see the two threads of breath as they come in. Open your mouth for a purposeful exhale. big sigh, letting go, beginning to let go and shed some tension. Inhale, trying to fill up in our throat and our chest on this one. I like to put my hand there and see if I can achieve that goal. And then feel the relaxation, the contraction as you exhale. Another deep sigh. Finding that sense of release as the breath leaves our body. Inhaling deeply again. Are we able to move our mind's eye or our hands down to our stomach, maybe our ribs side to side, and see if you can breathe into this part of your body. It's okay if we can't. This will be our goal by the end. Expanding, widening in all directions, filling front to back and side to side. And as you open mouth, exhale again. Notice the sensation of softening down the length of your body. Releasing hands to wherever they feel really comfy. And now we'll breathe in and out through the nose for the duration of our practice, attempting equal parts breathing. Now I'm going to coach us today in a 4-second breath, but if that feels too short for you, please extend it to 5 seconds, 6 seconds, whatever feels really wonderful. We're slowly breathing in through our nostrils for 4, 3, 2, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, inhale. 4, 3, 2, exhale. 4, 3, 2. One more round like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with it. Exhale. Try again, soft and steady. Easy out. Any breath that suits you. Really nice to practice equal parts breathing for when we feel that sense of panic, that tightening in our chest, rapid heart rate, shallow breathing. Coming into breath in that way helps us become present, come within, and calm ourselves quickly. So we're just breathing here, really gently noticing the natural rhythm, sense the possibility of relaxing as you inhale. And as you exhale, can you see or feel yourself dissolving outward into the space or the supports around you? And even as we begin to relax during our meditation, our senses will stay awake. So we're aware of our field of sensations and any noises in our background, or maybe our foreground if we're still at our desk. And those distractions will try to pull us away from our practice. That's okay, that's normal. So it's really helpful just to label something like that. Maybe we use the word external, label external. That way we remind ourselves, come back within. And take a moment to be really proud of that, because we are trying to focus on ourselves, the power of now, being present in our breath. But every time we get drawn away, if we notice it and we guide ourselves back, we have improved our power of presence. So that's a really proud moment. Offer our breath appreciation, this amazing function that happens quite naturally on its own. But doesn't it feel good to take a moment and appreciate it? Give it the tenderness it deserves. And as we enhance the awareness of our breath and we practice breathing specific ways, we start to notice not just how it physically nourishes our body, but mindful breathing has amazing capabilities to soothe and heal our emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies as well. We probably know how we can reduce our stress, bring a positive spin on our thoughts, enhance our mood, boost our brain power, It can also enhance our quality of sleep. So it's quite a miracle to have this amazing function within us that all we need to do is take time, slow down, and breathe into it. Find it. I like to think about holding the breath really close, just loving on it for a moment. Finding that natural rhythm, being with it, being aware of it, not changing it or controlling it, simply practicing observing it as it is, as it's moving in this moment. Is the pace or the depth of it shifting from our formal practice to our more informal practice, or from one breath to the other? Remembering that just being aware of these subtle changes is our goal, staying present with the breath. Simply holding our focus on each breath in and each breath out. My favorite thing to do, can you observe the brief pause in between our inward and outward movements? There's this perfect moment of absolute stillness in between those breaths. Try to focus on it for just a minute. And if you can find it, allow the weight of the world to drop away in that instant. Let's be open to the power of our breath, an awakening of our hearts and minds today. As you breathe, become aware of your heart space and any emotions that are arising. And it's quite all right if nothing is arising. We'll just focus on our heart space. Bringing our attention to anything that feels tangled, any tense emotions, any sensations or feelings of hanging on, and allow a repetition of out-breaths to try to unravel, loosen, and release in any areas of your body or mind that have this energy that's no longer serving us. Give it permission to dissolve, maybe to fully let go. And as we work through some difficult spots, you could notice actual physical sensations such as tingling or vibrating. I like to feel this as energy. Notice the aliveness there as your breath sends energy into those spots that are giving us some trouble. And as much as you focused in that one spot, let's see if we can soften in other areas of our bodies and minds. Are there parts that feel really good, really soft? Is there something that's been newly healed that feels very innocent and vibrant? And as we're searching through our bodies in this amazing whole body breathing practice, taking long, full breaths in and out, we're searching for anything to keep us present. So it's okay if what you found feels tender, maybe hurts a bit. When is the last time you nurtured yourself enough to explore with this amazing, inquisitive, and curious breath? Just noticing what sensations, what emotions are arising. Maybe they're peeking out. Maybe they're a little nervous to show themselves. not really ready yet to unravel. And we're just gonna hold space, just breathe. Maybe see it like an aura, the breath revolving around those tight spots. It's okay if they're not ready to let go just yet. Just offering a moment, being here now, centering, softening, releasing control. So as we're noticing our breath, can you feel it move your body as this dynamic, pulsing, throbbing human body? Maybe we're really opening with each inhalation. I like to think of myself moving like a jellyfish. So coming outwards, front to back, up and down with inhalation, as we do with exhalation, kind of pulsing inwards and sinking a bit more heavy into our support. Recognizing that as we breathe here, this can be our sole focus, just breathing. We don't need to do anything in particular. There's no need to control our breaths. We're just allowing it to come in, imagining our whole body breathing in, and let go. Release, breathe out, imagining our whole body taking that huge sigh. Continue breathing like this 3 times. Seeing, feeling your entire body responding. And if we're feeling a little scattered or distracted, that's okay. Just slowly guide your attention and your focus back. Coming back to this feeling, this beautiful moment of full body breathing. With that next exhalation, allow your body to be still just for a moment, like you've enveloped it in a big hug, holding on here, noticing what sensations came alive. Let's keep breathing in no particular fashion. How does it feel to be in the center of now? I hope that you feel proud of yourself for taking the time to slow down. Every breath is a new moment, a fresh moment to restart. Relax into your body a bit, softening into your hands, your facial expression. Fully immersed in your breath and this experience. Allowing this beautiful change of pace, this new energy and this new experience. Small victories. I like every few breaths to celebrate a little bit. Celebrate our act of noticing and taking time. Have an appreciation for arriving right here, right back to where we need to be. And take a sigh of relief and resettle back in. We're not quite done our formal practice together, but I have a little challenge for you. During some transition times, maybe between work meetings, before you finish one task and start another, before you walk into a building or a bedroom, just before going to bed, some form of transition in your life. Pause, literally stop right where you are, and take that full body breath. Find the openness, the expansion, as much as you find the softening, the release. And see if it changes your relationships, your discussions, your experience once you've transitioned. Holding any areas of our body that feel a little tight that they're needing some extra attention today, holding those really near and dear to our breath. Let's go back to breathing into those particular spots. But as we breathe into areas that are yearning for some support, they need to be held or possibly for some release, we'll work on a new breath strategy to help us tap into the rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system, or to equalize that fight or flight with our rest and digest. So we're inhaling through our nostrils again. And as we exhale, you choose nostrils or mouth. We're extending the out breath. So this will be completely up to you. I'm going to coach a 4-second in breath and a 6-second out breath, but please tailor that to something that feels really comfy for you. Remember that when we breathe, we're sending it to areas of our physical body, something within our heart, our emotional body, or something mental, right into our head space. Take a big breath in and out, any speed. Full exhalation, long and slow. And let's begin our 1-to-2 ratio breathing together. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, 4, 3, 2, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, 4, 3, 2, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more round like this, in and out. On your own this time, inhale, exhale. Returning to normal, comfy breath without any focus on counting. And take a moment to see how you feel. Did that help you sit a bit more softly? There's a relaxed attentiveness to our breath, but perhaps we've noticed that we've relaxed just a bit more. Honoring our deepest intention to be here now, to be present with what is. And if you're still feeling bound in any of those areas you just breathed into, feel free to repeat this exercise right now, as many more times as you need. Something else that can help us is by envisioning a pure white light filling our lungs or maybe our heart as you inhale, and then moving that towards any areas of tension. And if you're more physical than visual, you can move your hands from wherever you breathe that white light into, and then move that to an area that feels tense. Imagine carrying that tension away as you exhale. Repeat it as often as necessary until that tension that observed is absent or it has softened and lessened. Now we call this meditation a practice because it is something that's definitely ongoing. We can't just miraculously fix all of our trouble spots in one practice. So let's continue re-holding our entire body and our awareness in this soft glow of that beautiful warm light. Make note of what's present for you and what has shifted. So remember that this is not just a formal practice that we do together. It's not just reserved for meditation or solitude or a break from your daily tasks. Let's make it our goal to practice breathing during our transitions, but also mindful breathing. Anytime you have the opportunity to take a few moments while walking, while waiting in line at the grocery store, during those moments when we're softly waking up in the morning. In essence, this type of mindful breath practice, the power of bringing ourselves into the now, can be practiced anywhere, whether we have just 30 seconds or a full 27 minutes like we do today. Let's together inhale one more time really deeply. And as you exhale, I'm going to play 3 rings of a bell. Use that exhalation all the way to the very end of the last ring. Taking a moment to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly reawakening, but remembering that we're making a promise to ourselves to come back to our breath for 1 breath cycle or more as often as we can. Roll your shoulders for a moment. Look over your shoulders and down towards your stomach. Look up towards the sky and blink your eyes open. Hopefully feeling a little bit more present and grounded than we did when we began with your breath focus. Hands to heart center, tuck chin to chest in a very beautiful sign or gesture of gratitude. I hope you can carry this soft awareness with you as you move throughout your day today. Namaste.